Thank you, Mr. Chair. My Democratic colleagues have shared some of the ways adopting AI in the workplace can come at a cost to our civil rights and data privacy. One would hope that officials at the highest levels of government are weighing these costs when adopting AI in their workplaces. But we have a White House posting AI-edited photos of civil rights attorneys and a president who's posting racist deepfake videos of Democratic leaders and AI-generated videos of himself dumping feces on Americans protesting his authoritarian policies. And before Elon Musk went back to X to profit from pornographic deepfakes, he led a government agency that relied heavily on AI. It was an agency we now know stole Social Security data to try and overturn election results. And let's not forget the environmental toll of AI data centers. This administration is driving up electricity costs and straining our water supply to steal our data, spread disinformation, and silent dissent. Republicans are talking about responsible AI use while refusing to hold their own leadership accountable, just like they continuously refuse to hold corporations accountable. We must ensure that AI is not weaponized to undermine workers' rights, especially their right to organize. Mr. Kelley, just a yes or a no, does your law firm, Littler Mendelson, use or encourage its clients to use AI or other algorithmic tools for union avoidance strategies?
That issue has not come up.
So yes or no, would Littler Mendelson and its clients inform workers if AI were being used to persuade them against unionizing?
We advise employers on the use of artificial intelligence. We advise on specific, it's very—
That's a yes or no? It is yes, you would advise them?
There's no yes or no answer to that.
No, I think there is. But I'll move on. You claim that corporations' use of AI to suppress union activity is largely theoretical. And you said you've never seen employers use AI in a nefarious way. But it's hard for me to believe that one of the most notorious anti-union law firms in the country is unaware of nefarious practices. So like when Whole Foods, which is owned by a client of Littler Mendelson, Amazon, used AI to track which of its Whole Foods stores were at risk for union activities, or when the National Eating Disorders Association fired all of its helpline workers and replaced them with an AI chat box 2 weeks after workers voted to form a union. A chatbot they later had to suspend for giving harmful advice. We know corporations are not legally allowed to union bust or steal wages or discriminate or create dangerous working conditions just because AI helps them do it more easily or gives them more deniability. But worker protection laws are only effective if somebody is enforcing them. Ms. Goldman, are worker protection agencies like the Department of Labor and the EEOC fully equipped to enforce worker protection laws in the age of AI and under this administration?
No, Congresswoman. I think, as you know, they're chronically underfunded and understaffed. My colleagues at the National Partnership for Women and Families put out a report recently that the EEOC has 1,000 fewer investigators than it had in 1980. Yet, as you know, they have 60 million more workers that they're trying to protect. They receive thousands more charges, and they have more laws that they're enforcing right now. And the same holds true at the Wage and Hour Division. I think as of May 2025, they had about 600 investigators to protect the rights of 165 million workers in the workplace. And in addition, they need to be able to hire technologists and really understand the data so they can get into the black box and do the kind of systemic work that needs to happen.
Thank you. We can't replace federal worker protection agencies with corporations and tech monopolies' weak or non-existent accountability policies. The last administration change showed us just how flimsy tech companies' standards are. The minute big tech platforms could step back from any accountability, most did, because profits will always come before workers' rights, and as long as Congress allows them to do so. This is exactly why we need legislation like the AI Civil Rights Act or My Eliminating Bias Act, so that there are real guardrails and investments in place that demand transparency, accountability, and strong civil rights protections. Republicans are far too eager to dive headfirst into an authoritarian regime fueled by tech leaders. Workers, not corporations or union-busting law firms, are going to suffer if we don't implement real guardrails. I thank you all for your time, and I yield back.
I thank the gentlelady.